Hey guys. So I know it's been a while. Well, not really if you haven't watched me before. I tried to make another YouTube channel probably like a year and a half, maybe longer. Maybe longer, but it didn't work out. So anyways, long story short, my name is Ray. I'm going to do your cards for you. This is probably going to be a channel, if you're wanting cards, then come here. Like, I'll read the cards. I'm really going to stay up to it this time. Last time there was just a lot of shit going on, and there was a move involved, so my channel failed. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm under the name of Cosmic Ray now, due to fan favorites, I guess. So let's just jump into it. I'm not into long intros. So anyways, this is for Aquarius, alright? I almost said my fish, too. The fish would be Pisces, so if that has something to do with you. Anyways, but, okay, so the whole thing about your read, it's a little bit messed up, and I'm gonna quote this between, it's just January to February, probably, I don't know. Usually when I do readings for people, it takes up to 1 to 3 months, and then they actually start to see things even longer, so just be patient with me and just, whatever. But, I think the whole thing with you, your vibe, just you, in general, is that right now, you want something new to play out. You want new things. You want to be the person that walks along the path and doesn't know what they're going to bump into, right? You want to walk I'm almost saying like a person like in the circus. Like the person who walks and like there's like the thin ass rope here, and then they're walking and they're balancing themselves out, but they're laughing because even if they fall, they're gonna land in a big trampoline that just bounces them up, and then they get to do it again anyways. That's you. You can always retry things, Aquarius. You can always redo things. And that's, I think, what's pushing you forward to this new beginning, because you want to try new things, but yet again, there's things that have been going on that have been so stable, have been so reliant, and that have been so trampoline. They've been there for you, like the trampoline. Maybe in the past you did something and you fell off, you tried to do this new beginning and you're walking that, whatever that cord, whatever the fuck it's called, the beam, and you fell off, and there was somebody or something there was a trampoline that boop, it popped you back up to the top, and you're like, okay, but now you're doing something different. I'm not going to focus, because I think that's what maybe you're focusing on, is what was there for you in the past, and you're not so much reliant on it, but I think that gets you a really confused mind. Because where you're at right now is wanting to try new things, is wanting to be with new people, is wanting to take that new job, is wanting to get that new car, and it's like something here, and it's like, even if it's like a car, it's like, not even like, you already have your car, but you know what, you want to get new wheels for it, you want to get new headlights, you have the money to do it now, but there's something that's holding you back, and keeps making you bounce back to whatever the fuck it is. And so whatever your situation is, it's actually, if it has anything to do with money with you right now, actually it's going to be really great. But there's something here that's holding you back. Honestly, I think it's emotionally. I feel like a lot of the guys and girls I'm reading for have been doing really good to themselves. You've been finding it's been treating you better just to focus on yourself and what you have financially. Doesn't have to be. You can find, it's like you have a love for what you're doing, and I feel like a majority for you, it's going to be work, and it's going to be making money, and I feel like that's fun for you. But along that path of making your own money, about being your own financial supporter, there's somebody or something in the way. It could be family, it can be friends, it can be lovers, all right? Or another job that you're currently working at that you just don't feel like you're profiting from. You feel like you're always arguing, that's for some of you. But yeah, no, there's something that's keeping you tied down, and it's making you think about, what can I do with that opportunity? because there is something that's coming up that's making you second guess things in your life, and don't do that. Even though you probably don't do that and you're not gonna do that, but like there's something here. If you are dangling on to somebody or something like a job or anything, you gotta let that go because it's only gonna make the rest of your life stale. That means, okay, now I'm gonna take this in the biggest way that I see it, and this can be harsh, but this is a friendly channel, and I'm just here to help you. But I'm gonna say what I have to say. So if there's something new that did come into your life and it feels great and you feel like you can explore it, but yet, maybe for example, you're living in a situation with a roommate and they're just a fucking fuckhead, or you're in a relationship with a guy or gal and they just, I think that's what's it, honestly, because there's something here that if you're in a situation that you've been trying to get out of and you're trying to start this new life, but you're like, you know what? This thing's been beneficial. Maybe I can carry it along with me and still do the things I want. No, you can't. Because it's just going to delay other things in your life further and further and further along. If you're in a relationship where you don't give two shits, or if there is someone who came back from your past, let's say, or, but they're making you juggle, and to you, every time you have to juggle, even if you do or don't recognize this, a very Aquarian thing, by the way, if you really don't love a person, it's going to show, or if you really don't love a job, it's going to show. You're not going to be subtle, even if you think you're like manipulatively subtle, because I'm an air sign too, and I don't know, I've been in relationships and jobs where it's like you can trick yourself out of it and like making that person or making that situation feel like you give a shit, right? But it's you don't give a shit about whatever it is anymore, and like you've tried to walk away, but like either this person or the situation won't let you walk away. If you stay in that situation, it's not going to let you do greater things. So I'm saying if you're with somebody, or if someone came back, or if a job was offered to you and you need the money, or if a new job came, I feel like for a lot of you, if a new job came, it wanted to make you do new things. You're an Aquarius, and that's beautiful. You should do those new things. And that person, even if, because I feel like a lot of like people who do date or whatever, do want to carry on and bold that image of an Aquarius. But Aquarius, if how do I even explain that? Okay, so it's like an Aquarius likes to be themselves, and the way they get popular is actually, yeah, through other people, but if they're dating somebody, they kind of want that person the complete opposite. They like to be supported, but in a subtle way. So if you're dating somebody who's just like you and who's trying to show you off to the public, sometimes they can say the wrong things. You like to be special, and sometimes you want to talk for your fucking self, right? Same thing with a job. You get what I'm saying. So that's kind of the gist of your reading. There is going to be something new that comes along, and I think you are going to be juggling with this idea. Whatever you have to let go, January through February, you're going to probably have to let it go, and you can do it in a nice way. You can do it in a nice way. I think, because honesty is always like the route you have to take, but being an air sign, you want to just not let another person or whoever is in this other situation, like I said, whether it's a work situation or a family situation, whatever that is that's like pausing you, if you live somewhere else, if you live at a parent's house or with a roommate and you're like, I gotta go, but like they can't do it. You just have to kind of be honest, because honestly, they've probably already known for a couple months, because your attitude, this is a cool thing too with cards, is because like your attitude, what's showing to me is that you're trying to be loving, but to other people, whoever you're dealing with the most in this situation actually sees you as being very cold, and they could see you as being very manipulative, and that's actually getting them jealous, and that's going to make make them become more clingy, and that's going to make you want to walk away. So that's what the universe is actually trying to tell you. So if you're in a job or a relationship or a household situation, if you're trying to be like more genuine and like loving, even though you know it's not the right thing, actually it's going to backfire on you, and you're going to come off as more of the person you are. Like your more true intentions, it's going to show. I hope that made sense. It did in my head. So, but work's gonna be very good for you. You do have some good news coming in terms of money. Also, another thing popped through. If you're in like I don't want to say a relationship because it's not, but if you're in a situation to where you're just kind of talking to someone who just popped up, just have fun with that. Definitely, because that's your new. If it's not new, if it's someone you already messed with, and I just felt that like, well, it's already someone I messed with, but now I have the upper hand. No, no, sorry, no, you don't. You're still coming off as the same cold asshole that you were before, the same bitchy person. If you don't, like I said, like I really feel bad when I do these, but it's a time of honesty. It's past the first by any means, so it's time to get honest. This is for you. If you don't like this fucking channel, then go. And you're an Aquarius, so you know you're kind of cold, and you know you can manipulate people. So for me telling you that your manipulations aren't coming off the way you want them to, that's what's going to leave you disappointed. But anyways, so you do have a message that comes through. I think there's going to be a situation where you're working and there's going to be some kind of weird message. Another thing, you could have work problems, but only if you have work problems, that's only because other people are kind of envious of you. You're doing better than them, even though you're not trying, which is nice. Okay, so long story short, you do have some good news coming about the end of month. So whoever just got into a new job is going to probably get promoted, manager status, or just like almost like a foreman status, like just watch over the others, right? Others of you who, this is mainly talking about love, right? You're probably going to end up walking, or you probably should, or they're going to end up walking away from you just because you're playing too many games. That's alright, okay? You probably got other people. For those of you who are in a long distance relationship, this reading's talking about if you're unhappy, you gotta get out of it. If you're really happy, then this person, you should probably go to the next step in moving in with them if you're actually happy. If you're actually happy. Because this isn't, if you have the slightest bit of doubt, this other person's gonna see it, and they're not gonna want to have anything to do with your bullshit, which is good. Which is good. But anyways, so, alright, until next time, I'm gonna keep trying to do these, like every month. I know it's halfway in between the month, but you guys get me, as much as I can, whenever I feel like it's appropriate and I'm feeling the psyche energy is on. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy your January. February is coming up, so make sure to get, not fall in my ashtray, but make sure you get that if you do have that special someone something, or not, just give them a kiss. Just give them like a nice like romantic day. Okay, so I'll see you soon.